Hey everyone, welcome back. Just at the beginning of the Parc del Garraf, but come to an area that I've never really been before. I think unless I've been once, but some time back. I don't even know if I filmed it, to be honest with you. As usual, I've stopped at a fork in the road, and yeah, I go to the left. So I'm going to go down here in a minute. It looks quite steep. Turned my ankle and twisted it, and had some quite bad bruising and swelling, so I had to rest that up for a couple of weeks really. It's beginning to feel better now. In fact, it's much better. I'm not feeling anything at the moment walking on this terrain, so I'm hoping it's mended. Not going to have any issues with it. So I'm actually heading a long way to someone's cooking me dinner. So my friends invited me over for dinner, so I thought, oh well, I may as well put a walk in between that, because I only had a little bit of breakfast. I brought no food with me. I was meant to. I was actually got some breadsticks with me. I was going to have some of my homemade hummus that I made, but I forgot to pack the hummus. So I'm not just going to eat a dry breadstick. So I'm just going to wait until I have my dinner when I get there. So yeah, enjoy. This is great fun, somewhat challenging. Whew. Remembering how difficult it is to walk on this particular path. I'll show you what it's like. This is one of the good ones. I'm doing this just out as much as for curiosity, as much as anything, just to see another part of the park that I've never been before. So, but yeah, tough, sweating. It's actually quite a nice day. It's probably 16, 17, maybe a little warmer than that. So yeah, head down here and see where we end up here. What a day though, beautiful. Whew. Really feeling it today. All this up and down on these paths, it takes it out of you. Still, it's good for the weight loss. And again, another part of the park I've never been. I stacked it back there as well. Wasn't too bad, but I broke one of my little plastic things on my tripod. Good thing with wearing one of these kind of backpacks is if you fall backwards, it takes the impact. So you get markings in this park a lot, red and white. in yellow and white. One's the GR92 and one's the GR5. And there's also a greeny blue one, and it's not a GR at all. And I've got a feeling, because I see them quite a lot, I've got a feeling they're the paths for hunters, a stalker's path, for maybe when they're hunting the boar. Now, there's no, the wild boar hunting season is just finished. It goes from, I think it's something like October through till, or maybe it's November through to end of March. So that's now finished. But they're nice paths. Now I'm on a little bit more of a easier terrain. I can see a main path through the park now. To be honest, it's a relief. So now I'm on a path which I know where I am, exactly where I am now. I'm actually heading to the watchtower. I'm going to go up here, have a look from the watchtower, see if we can see Montserrat, and then I'll be taking a right over there, and then with paths you can't quite see from here, I'll be making my way down and into Sidges over there. So better get a move on, because dinner has been cooked for me and I'm absolutely starving. On people nice, leave these cairns. That's actually the way to the Black Cave, which I was going to go to, or possibly was going to go to earlier. Now, I've been down that path before, and that is pretty tricky. It is a nice part of the park, but I just like the fact that if you're ever in these places, people do leave cairns to let you know that it is a path. Now, obviously you can't tell what kind of path in terms of difficultness. I'm not sure if that's a word, but anyway, in terms of difficulty, but you do know it's a path. So if you're not in any hurry, which sometimes I'm not, I am now a little bit, because I don't know what I'm looking at my wrist for. Don't have a watch, but if you're not in a hurry, which often I'm not when I'm in here, I do like to take these paths where there's a cairn, because why not? It's just leads to new areas that you've not seen. It's just, I like the exploration side of it, you know. Plus I'm quite nosy, and I just like to think, okay, well, what's down there that I haven't seen, that I need to see? And so I go. Otherwise I'll go home and think, I wonder what is down that path, and I don't go, and I never know unless you go. So like this one here. Hola. People run. Nice to see that spring has finally sprung. The temperature's perfect. Not I mean, obviously you still work up a bit of a sweat going up the bigger hills, but then I do in winter do tend to like walking with less layers on than piling up. I'd rather put them on as I go if it's cold, rather than the opposite way around. Be bold, start off cold. I think that's one of the sayings that gets bandied about the hiking community. But I kind of do agree with it though. It's because, you know, 10-15 minutes into a walk, if you're starting off with loads of layers, you soon take it off, and it's that sweatiness and stickiness is horrible, especially if it is cold and you've worked up a sweat and you have to take a layer off. That cold air, you know, you can start to make yourself ill. So I tend to just start off with a t-shirt and a base layer like this. This is all I've needed today. In fact, in all honesty, I don't even need the base layer underneath, but I'm sure you don't want to see my half naked body. Now. My hometown. Bruce Springsteen, that. Visit me sometime. You're more than welcome, but not you. No, but you are. yeah, bring your friends. Bring your friends. So yeah, a bit more of a dodgy path coming up here, so I'll stop filming before I break my neck. I thought there may have been some poppies out. I do love a poppy. I like all flowers. I wish I knew more about flowers. I recently bought my friend Isabel, who I go hiking and camping with sometimes. You'll have seen on some videos. I bought her a book recently for her birthday. Maybe it was for Christmas. Can't remember. I think it was birthday. I bought her a book, and it's all in Catalan. And it was all of the foods and plants you could eat in this park in Garraf. I'm planning on coming once spring and summer's fully in bloom. I'm planning on coming in here with Isabel with that book and see if I can pick some food to eat and use, and some of it's for medicinal purposes, some of it's edible. I mean, the usual stuff, you know, just foraging. But because I see loads and loads of different flowers and different smells in this park, but obviously I don't want to touch or eat anything that I'm not sure if it's not going to kill me. I was just thinking earlier, just being out, it's brilliant, isn't it? Being out in nature, just wandering around, and you just don't know whatever you're going to see. Being out with the butterflies flying, I sat earlier and just listened to the birds for a while, and it's just brilliant, isn't it? And especially now with the weather getting warmer and the things growing and smelling and birds out. It's just a really, really nice time of year to go out and discover stuff. Surprising what's on your doorstep. So anyway, nearly home. Hungry. Oh, careful there. Keep going over my ankle. I have to be careful. So I'm coming near to the end of the park now, before it starts getting a little bit more residential. So I'm going to end today's video here. Again, thanks very much for watching, really appreciate it, all the comments, all the likes. I also recently changed the name, so it's now just called What's Not to Hike. I thought ages for that, I thought it was quite good, but and I was surprised no one else had already thought of it. I always appreciate all the likes and comments and the follows, and hopefully I'm going to be getting a drone in the next week or two, and so I have a trip planned. Well, I haven't planned it yet, but I have in my head I've got a trip that I want to go to the Pyrenees again, and I'm hoping I have the drone by then so I can take some of the footage above the Pyrenees, because obviously it is spectacular up there, and it might give you a bit more of a better idea of the area that I'm in and how beautiful it is by sort of seeing it from a bird's eye view. So hopefully that's coming in the next few weeks. Thanks very much for watching. Look after yourselves, get out there if you can, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.